show for some people out there, man. Let's go.
Thunderbird Gym Homecoming 2022 for the Casper College Thunderbirds. LCCC, Laramie County Community College from Cheyenne in town for the doubleheader. We'll start first with the girls' game. Dwight Canary's women riding a 10-game winning streak, ranked in the top 25 in the nation right now, and they'll come in with a mark of 22-4. LCCC comes in with a record of 13-9, but the Birds had a close one before they beat them on Monday night down in Cheyenne, and they won that game by, trying to remember, let's take a look here. Final was 82, nope, bad. Oh, we postponed that one there. We got to get the right page here. Against LCCC, the final was 69-61, an 8-point victory for the T-Birds, and that continued their winning streak at 10 games. So, Casper, which has lost twice on its home court this year, the Birds have managed to win everything else, and a win here today would solidify the North Sub-Region crown and also would mean they would get to host the Region 9 tournament coming up the first weekend in March. So Dwight Canary's team with a lot to play for today. As I said, a victory here today means that they will host Region 9. The men, meanwhile, will play LCCC in the second game of our doubleheader. They will be headed most likely to La Junta and a date with Otero for the Region 9 men's tournament, which is in the South Division this year. So, a lot to play for Dwight Canary's girls, who, as I said, come in with a mark of 22-4. They've won 10 in a row, and if there's one thing the Birds have done well, it's hold the opposition down from the field. The opponent sitting just 35% from the field. We're going to get playing of our national anthem here. Looks like the Casper College Choir will do it. Pretty good crowd out enjoying the usual chili feed for homecoming. Homecoming traditionally over the years had been Western Nebraska, not so anymore. Today it is LCCC making the trip up on I-25 from Cheyenne. Kind of waiting for the national anthem here.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask you all please rise and direct your attention to the American flag, which will be dropping from the ceiling for the playing of our national anthem, sang by the Casper College Contemporary Singers, directed by Zach Freeman. The presentation of colors will be the Civil Air Patrol Cadet Squadron.
Casper College Singers will do the honors. We'll have a presentation of colors from ROTC, and we'll get started with our doubleheader from Erickson T-Bird Gym. So the presentation of colors, our national anthem. We're ready for the starting lineups for the LCCC Eagles. They'll start with Jamie de Kock, averaging 7 points a ball game. She's a freshman, 5'11" from the Netherlands. Riley Van Tassel, another freshman, 5'11" from Cheyenne South High School, averages 8 points a ball game. Hallie Hester, averaging 9 points a game. She's a freshman guard, 5'9", Saratoga Springs, Utah. She'll be joined by Laya Balcells. Balcells averages 5 a game. She's a 5'8" sophomore from Spain. And then Sam Hester, the other Hester sister, the sophomore, 5'10" from Saratoga Springs, Utah, averaging 10 points a ball game. The Golden Eagles come in averaging 65. They give up 61, and their record is 13-9 on the season. For the T-Birds, they'll go this way. Beginning with Selena Arnland, averaging 3 points a game, the freshman. Then Kate Robertson, the leading rebounder. The sophomore from Casper and Trona averages 12.6 rebounds a game. Josiana Vach averaging 13 points a ball game. The 6-foot sophomore is the leading scorer on this team. Sandra Fra Garcia, the freshman from Spain, averages 7 points a ball game. She'll be the quarterback of the team. And then Julia Palomo Vicente, averaging 6 points a ball game. The freshman is 5'7".
What the homecoming game begin!
Birds will be going from our right to left as we start this. Casper riding a 10-game winning streak en route to a record of 22-4 on the season. Bosch will jump center and win the tap. It comes back. And the Birds will quickly run it over to Frau Garcia in the corner left side. Back out top. Arnland one dribble and swings it to the top of the key. Cutting, looking, trying to find Kate Robertson, who missed it left side and got it to go. Her own rebound from the right side. Laid it off the glass, and Casper out to an early 2-0 lead. First time down court for the Golden Eagles. Back out top, Hester. This is Sam Hester. Feeding over to Balcells, stolen away. Balcells, rather. Arnland runs it ahead. Frau Garcia, or rather Voss, with an easy layup, and it's an early 4-0 lead for the Birds. Into the front court, Balcells on the dribble. They'll swing it out top, and de Kock will feed it back to Balcells. Elbow feed, they'll come around. Birds are in a zone, something they don't do very often. Dwight Canary said they had to do it on Monday night to get the win, and they did. Here's de Kock with the first hoop of the ball game. For the Golden Eagles, 4-2, Casper on top, just underway here at Erickson T-Bird Gym. It's homecoming 2022 for the Birds. Kate Robertson in the land of three. Vosh kind of fumbles the pass right at quarter court, and they'll get it back out top. 8 on the shot clock, trying to feed down low for Arnland. That ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Birds with 5 seconds to shoot. Arnland baseline left to play it in for Casper. And we'll have a little stoppage of play here while the officials reset the shot clock. No, now they're going back to 5. Little confusion with the scorer's table. 5 seconds to shoot. Try and get it into Arnland. She'll throw it off the glass. Didn't get to the rim. And that'll be a shot clock violation for Casper. Hallie Hester, the younger of the two Hester sisters, brings it in, looks at full court pressure, swings it on the left side to de Kock, who has the ball knocked away and gathers it back in right at half court, and then a foul going to be whistled on the Birds. This is going to go against Frau Garcia will get her first, the first team foul of the ball game. Comes 2 minutes into the opening quarter. Allie Hester will play it in. Ball sells for DeCock, right back out top, just swinging it against the Birds in what now looks like almost a 1-4 zone. Trying to penetrate, couldn't get anyone going. 5 seconds to shoot. Ball sells in the corner, back out top. DeCock for a long three that's good just in time. She's got all 5 points, and LCCC takes a 1-point lead. Birds on the attack, set Robertson along baseline left. Get it out to Bosch, right back to Kate. Little 5-footer is no good, just outside the lane, but a foul going to be whistled. This will be a block. Van Tassel will get the foul. Her first. Birds will get a 20-second shot clock and play it in along the baseline left. Pass out top. Palomo Vicente. Over for Jocelyn Igo, who checked in on the dead ball, feeding Kate Robertson, couldn't get it to go. Off the side of the glass and back the other way, LCCC with a 1-point lead. Ball sells. Will exchange with Sam Hester, who works it between the circles. Left side elbow, kick it back outside, another 3 on the way, that's no good. But the rebound taken by Hester in deep, too far in deep, threw it underneath the basket. And the ball will stay with the Golden Eagles on the arrow. See again, we've got some confusion on the scores table here. Shot clock says 20. They're going to wind it down to 17. And the Golden Eagles will play it in. A little turnaround jump shot in the lane is good. Van Tassel, the first player other than DeCock to score for the Golden Eagles, who take a 3-point lead now at 7-4. Robertson to the baseline, walked with the basketball. Turnover T-Birds, and the ball will go over. Birds will apply the full court pressure. Golden Eagles will bring it in. Ball sells with a pass that's stolen. Birds on the attack. Igo hesitates, drives from the left side, and she'll go to the line for a pair here. This foul is going to go on Hallie Hester, her first. It'll be the second team foul. They're going to say that Igo was not in the act of shooting. So Birds will play it in along the end line. Comes to Balin Morales Lopez. Little scoop in the lane is no good. Golden Eagles on the attack, pushing for a 3 from the right side. No, off the side of the iron. And the flat-footed rebound to Arnland, who gets it in the backcourt to Palomo. For Josiana Bosch at the free throw line. Bring it back out to Arnland. Stops, penetrates. Gives to Igo in the corner. 10 to shoot. Out top, Morales Lopez for Arnland. Swing it to Bosch. Wants to burn the baseline. Throws up an air ball from deep in the left side corner. Golden Eagles on the attack. Hester, this is Sam Hester. Exchanging with Jamie DeCock, and they'll swing it left side to Ball Sells for DeCock on the baseline. Shut off there, goes in the corner. Gets it to Van Tassel. 10 to shoot now. Hallie Hester holds over her head. They'll bring it left side outside. Go to the baseline. 15-footer is way too hard. That didn't get to the rim. That'll be a shot clock violation. Well, it has been a little discombobulated here to start things out. Both sides of the ball. Birds opened up a 4-0 lead. Last 7 points have gone to the Golden Eagles. Igo lopes it into the front court. Feeding in deep. Morales Lopez got it, and she's fouled. Little left-hand hook in the lane where she's really deadly and strong. Basket will count. It'll make it 7-6. Riley Van Tassel is going to get her second team foul. Van Tassel will leave. And we'll get Monique Marcetic in. The free throw by Morales Lopez is good. Her third point. And the Birds should be tied. Should be 7-all. Scoreboard says 7-6. There we go. Feed in the lane, and a tough shot that goes. Hallie Hester, the freshman from Utah, under pressure, threw it off the glass, got it to fall. Back to a 2-point lead for the Golden Eagles. Birds get it into Vosh. She'll draw the double team on the left side and bring it back out top. Morales Lopez with one dribble for Palomo Vincente. To Vosh, pushes high arc, three, no. And a foul whistled in the lane. Let's see where this goes.
Golden Eagle foul, number 1, Jenny DeCote.
DeCote gets the foul. It'll be her first. And there'll be a timeout on the floor. 9-7 LCCC up, 4:22 to go in the opening quarter. We're back after this.
They want to show for some people out there, man. They want to show for some people.
Back at T-Bird Gym, Birds down 9-7 here in the opening game of our doubleheader. Started to say at the beginning of the broadcast, Casper comes in with a 22-4 mark. They average 73, give up just 53. LCCC came in averaging 65 points a ball game, giving up 61. T-Birds, where they really are outstanding, the opposition makes just 35% of its field goal attempts. Birds will bring it in. Down a deuce here in the front court, out top. Vosh looking at Arnland, had her down low, couldn't get her the basketball. Bring it back out top. They'll set the pick and a screen. Igo goes all the way down left side as the ball knocked loose and out of bounds. Jocelyn, the freshman from Douglas, will play it in. They'll get it into Lopez, drives, tried to lay it off, and the ball knocked out of bounds. And a foul is going to be whistled here. This will go against Marchetic. Gets the foul, and they're going to say this time, that looked like a pass-off. Morales Lopez was in the act of shooting, so she'll get two here. And the first one is good. Balin with her fourth point to lead all scorers for the T-Birds early in this one. Chance to tie it up here, and she will. Ball hung on the rim just long enough to tinkle the twine. 9-9, 4 minutes to go, opening quarter. Golden Eagles looking at the high post, ball knocked loose, comes back outside. They'll get a shot from the baseline that's good. Marchetic with the shot from the baseline to give her team another 2-point lead. Out top, Igo pushes for the three. That's no good. Arnland fighting for the rebound. Ball knocked around. Loose ball comes to Selena, and then she'll be fouled. That's going to be 5 team fouls. DeCote will get the foul, her second. That's 6 team fouls already. And the Birds are shooting 2 from here on out in the first quarter. Selena Arnland to the free throw line. And the first one is no good. Arnland, 79% free throw shooter heading into the game this afternoon. Second one on the way. That's front of the rim, no good. And then the Golden Eagles barely hang on to the rebound. They'll bring it ahead. Hester, or Balcells, exchanging, looking out top to Sam Hester, swing it left side. That'll be to Hallie Hester. The sisters playing catch. Get another shot on the baseline. This one no good. Palomo Vicente rips it down, comes out of the pack with the basketball. Julia trying to send everybody down low. Still has it on the floor for Igo, trying to feed Balin Lopez down along the baseline. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Birds. Dejan Schuler returning, and Josiana Vosch will come back in for Casper College. Birds led it 4-0 at the outset. Since then, it's been LCCC leading 11-9 right now. Their biggest lead has been 3. With the ball, Balcells back out top. They'll swing it to her. Looking in the corner, pushing for a 3. That's partially blocked. And then on the block shot, looked like Adriana Bleda was standing out of bounds. Casper's offense struggled, Dwight Canary said on Monday night at LCCC, and they're struggling here in the first quarter in Casper. Double team, triple team coming, but Vicente Palomo will break it at half court. Finds Schuler, who loves that 3 from that spot, and she's got it. Dejan Schuler, the leading 3-point shooter on this team, gives the Birds a 1-point lead at 12-11. Marchecki loses her dribble at the elbow. They'll swing it on the baseline, wide open, and that's good. Hallie Hester averages 9 a ball game. That's her 4th point of the ball game, and LCCC back on top by a digit. Vicente out top. Schuler head fake on the 3. Right back to Palomo. She's looking, going to go baseline right, and she stepped on the end line. No, they're going to say she was forced out. This will be a blocking foul, and the Birds are going back to the stripe for 2 more. Markekchik, boy, I'm going to have problems saying that all. Markektic, freshman from Melbourne, Australia. Palomo Vicente for the free throw. The first one's good. And we are knotted at 13. Second one on the way. Good form, good result. 2 points for Palomo Vicente. The Birds back on top by a point, and a travel going to be called here. No? Clock problem. Officials have been busy in the first quarter going to the scorer's table. It's usually not a good sign. Okay. Golden Eagles will play it into the front court. Sam Hester brings it out top. Kim Omar Jones into the lineup. There's a little 15-footer that's no good, and the rebound, Igo quickly ahead to Palomo. Still has it on the floor to Jocelyn at the top of the key. Swings it right side outside. Schuler for a 3. No good. Vosch with the rebound. Bores in, lays it off the glass. She's got 4. And the lead is back to 3. 16-13. Birds on the top. They trailed most of the opening quarter. Under a minute to go now. Here's a long 3 out top. It's hard off the glass. Never got to the rim. Kiam Omer Jones with that shot. Kiam. Birds with the basketball in deep. And Lopez going to be guilty of the travel. kind of falling down with the basketball. 35 seconds to go, a tightly played first quarter. Neither team able to find much offensive rhythm here. Birds are up 3. Into the front court. Allie Hester on the right side. Cross courts it. They'll have a 3 from the left side. That is good. That is Sam Hester. Her sister will tie it at 6-all. Final 10 seconds, opening quarter. Igo still has it on the floor. Penetrates, tries to scoop it up, and she'll draw the foul. See where the foul goes here. Kyan Omar Jones will get the foul, her first, and another opportunity for the Birds, who've been at the free throw line 5 times. First one by Igo, too hard. She'll get a second, though, and a chance to give her team a lead with just under 4 seconds to play. And the second one by Jocelyn is good. Igo with her first point. She averages 8 a ball game. Golden Eagles on the attack will push for a 3 at the buzzer. And that'll do it. The opening quarter, Casper 17, Laramie County 16. T-Bird basketball back after this.
They want to show for some people out there, man.
Jack Noakes back at Erickson T-Bird Gym, a Saturday afternoon doubleheader homecoming 2022 at Casper College. Features the Birds and the Golden Eagles from LCCC in Cheyenne. Casper out to a 17-16 lead. Birds came in 22-4 on the season, riding a 10-game winning streak. Golden Eagles are 13-9. The two teams met in Cheyenne earlier this week, and the Birds in a hard-fought 69-61 victory. A win here for Casper would clinch the Region 9 North and a chance to host the Women's Region 9 tournament first weekend in March. Birds on the attack now. Balin Lopez will exchange. Still looking out top. Igo turned down the 3. Goes to Vosh, looks at a 3, won't take it, now she will, and that's good. High arc for Dosiana. And she can put a lot of air under that basketball. She did it there, her 5th point of the ball game. Casper matches its biggest lead, an early lead of 4 points. Out top, they'll swing it on the right side, and that's a 3 that will be matching it. Sam Hester with her 6th point of the ball game. A couple of 3s for her. LCCC down 1. Birds get it into Balin Lopez, right side of the lane. Couldn't get anything going. They'll swing it back outside, and a travel here going to be called. That'll go against DeJean Schuler for the T-Birds. Kate Robertson returns. Balin Morales Lopez will leave for the T-Birds. And we're going to get a timeout on the court taken by LCCC. A couple other statistics. Birds are a 44% shooting team from the field, including 34% behind the arc. They hit 68% of their free throws. They get 41 rebounds a game. The opposition gets only 32. LCCC came in averaging 40% from the field, including a 33% mark behind the three-point line. They hit 70% of their free throws, and their rebounding is pretty much even. They get 33 a game. The opposition gets 33 a game. Difference, obviously, in the records. Casper riding the 10-game winning streak at a 22-4 mark, and LCCC with a mark of 13-9 this season. Had a chance to visit with Dwight Canary before the game, said they gave us a lot of problems in Cheyenne. We eventually went to a zone the entire second half, and of course Canary's teams over the years play very, very little zone. I don't know that I've seen him in a zone this year. But he said they were hitting from the outside. We had some foul trouble, and we're going to go to it to start the ball game today, and that's what they did. T-Birds being paced right now. Bela Morales Lopez with 5, and Josiana Vash with 5 also. 2019, Casper by a point. Ball will be in control of the Golden Eagles in the backcourt. Adriana Bleda will play it in, and they'll bring it in quickly over to the top to Balcells for Hester on a wing. Right back to Hester. Looking at the zone, and a hold going to be called here. It's going to go against the T-Birds. And it'll be Jean Schuler's first team foul of the quarter. Birds only had one team foul in the opening stanza. Ball comes into Balcells. Outside to Omar Jones for Hester. Spin dribble. Trying to find somebody cutting to the basket. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound Schuler. Vash left alone. Three-pointer is a little too hard, and the rebound claimed by Sam Hester. Sam Hester swinging it to Hallie, her sister, on the right side, outside. Covered up there. Birds will stay with that zone right now that at times has actually been a 3-2 zone. Golden Eagles having trouble. They've got 5 to shoot. Trying to get it into the corner. They finally find somebody for a 3. That did not get to the rim. And another 30-second shot clock violation will go against the Golden Eagles. Hitting the glass is not enough. You got to find some iron too. Bosch spinning at the half court. Behind the pick by Robertson. Had a little give and go, didn't get her the basketball. But they will find, they found a wide open Frau Garcia along the baseline. She was so wide open she tried to shoot before she got it. So, Casper will slap on the full court pressure. Couple minutes into the second quarter of play. Out of backcourt, Van Tassel wants to go all the way. She walked with the ball when she came to the jump stop. 20-19, Birds by a point. We're in the second quarter of play. Casper's biggest lead, 4-0 at the start. LCCC has had a 3-point lead a couple of times. Frau into the front court for Robertson at the top. Turning, shooting, Vash can't get it to go. Robertson tried to knock the ball loose. Bleda comes away with the rebound. Gets it ahead to Hester, Sam Hester. They're going to try a 3 from the right side. That's off the heel. No, ball tapped nicely. Josiana Vash taps it ahead to Palomo Vicente. Frau Garcia couldn't get the shot. They'll find Palomo. In deep, find Kate Robertson. Layup's good. Kate with her 4th point of the ball game. And the Birds back to a 3-point lead at 22-19. Bleda all the way down. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it will stay with the Golden Eagles. Mariana Cos-Morales in for the T-Birds. 6.5 to play in the opening half. Ball comes in and is knocked loose, then comes away for a 3 that is no good from the left side angle. Balcells with the rebound. There's a spin dribble on the lane and a running hook that's no good by Blada. Went all the way down and kicked back out. Birds basketball. Igo to Frau Garcia in deep. Robertson in too deep, and her pass is taken away. She threw it right to Balcells. Laya Balcells into the front court, trying to go right side, shut off there. Casper with some pretty good defense played by Cos Morales there. Ball go out of bounds, last touch by the Birds. 22 on the shot clock, 5:57 showing on the game clock here in the second quarter. And we'll see Jimena Gutierrez for the first time this afternoon for the Eagles, the Golden Eagles. Gutierrez trying to trigger the inbounds pass, gets it in, trying to feed the low post, and that'll be a foul on Mariana. Cos Morales will get her first. That'll be the second team foul of the quarter. Ball comes in and is knocked loose, but comes away to the Golden Eagles. Gutierrez will get it right back. Brings the dribble to the left side. Working against Igo. Still has it on the floor. Now terminates. Kicks it between the circles with 5 to shoot. Gonna have to shoot a long three. That's no good. Rebound off the floor. Josiana Bosch will get it to Sandra Frau. Garcia into the front court. Gets the pick. Brings it back out top. Bosch to Garcia in the corner. Igo burns the baseline. Throws it off the glass for 2. Her third point of the ball game gives the Birds their biggest lead at 5, 24-19. 5 minutes to go, opening half. Little weave out top, and the ball comes to Van Tassel. In the lane, she falls down. Kept her feet, though, no travel. Then Kate Robertson hawking the ball from Blada. They'll get it back with 6 to shoot, trying to drive the baseline, and the layup is good. Jimena Gutierrez with a nice basket to cut it to 24-21. Bad pass out top. Back the other way for the 2-on-1, and the layup is good. Sam Hester with the hoop. She's got 8 now. And the lead down to 1. Bosch trying to loop a pass, does. And Kate Robertson's basket's going to be wiped out by the foul before. Riley Van Tassel gets her third of the afternoon. Birds will lose the basket, and instead will have to play it in to the left side of the hoop along the end line. Jocelyn Igo to throw the ball in. Looking and loops it out top to Robertson. Cross courts it and sets the pick for Josiana Bosch. Can't get a shot. Trying to find Robertson in low. Couldn't get it to the rim. Ball comes back out top. Bosch will try again, pushing for a 3 that's off the side. No good. Golden Eagles with a chance to go back on top with the basketball in the front court here. Feeding the high post to DeCook. DeCook with a dribble drives, tried to lay it in underneath Kate Robertson, and Kate's going to get the foul. Be her first, team foul number 4. This will be a shooting foul. Lynn Morales Lopez returning for the T-Birds now. Jackie DeCoke averages 7 points a ball game, steps to the line here. Jamie DeCoke. And the first free throw will tie it. Her 6th point of the ball game. Chance to give her team the lead. The 5'11" freshman from the Netherlands does. She's got 7, and it's now 25-24, LCCC by a point. Bird basketball. Into the front court. Igo left alone. High arc 3, no good. Ball tapped around and controlled by the Golden Eagles, who want to run it quickly. DeCoke out of back court. Over for Omar Jones. They'll swing it to Hester and go in the corner right side, trying to feed the high post, and that was just too tall for DeCoke. Birds come away on the turnover with a chance to go back on top. High post feed, and the foul going to be whistled as Vosh hits the deck. She had 3 blue shirts around her. Mena Gutierrez gets the foul, her first. Shot clock will reset to 20 for the Birds. Game clock at 3:08 here in the second quarter. Ball comes into Morales Lopez. Oh, they left her alone. Layup is good. The sea just parted. She's now got 7 points, and the Birds are back on top by a point. High post feed. DeCoke turns, kicks it outside. Head fake on the 3 from Gutierrez, and they'll bring it back out top. This will be Hallie Hester with the ball at the top of the key. Swings it right side outside. High post feed. DeCoke wants to drive, lay it up too far. Underneath, got the bottom of the basket. Braylon Morales Lopez sticking with her. Basketball swung around. Left side outside in the corner. This will be a 3 that's partially blocked. Long rebound taken away, and Morales Lopez has a pass knocked away. They'll bring it out top with 8 to shoot. Igo gonna drive, tries to lay it up with the left hand. That's blocked. They must have blocked at least 3 shots on that possession. Here come the Golden Eagles. Chance to regain the lead. Dribble drive, ball knocked out of bounds. Blada pleading her case for a foul. The judge, the jury, the official says no. We'll keep the ball, however. They'll play it in baseline left of the hoop. This will be Hallie Hester to throw it in. Gets it in the corner to Kuzmanovic, who just checked into the lineup. They'll bring it back out top. That'll be a travel. Cayenne Omar Jones, the guilty party. Birds get it on the turnover with 1:49 to go in the half. Casper basketball, a tightly contested game with the Golden Eagles. High post feed. Vosh turns, tries to dish it down low. The bounce pass went right through the hands of Morales Lopez. Dijon Schuler to come back for the Birds now. Let's see who leaves. It'll be Cos Morales who takes the seat next to Dwight Canary. No, she's going to go down to the end. Birds by a point. We're approaching the 92nd mark here in the second quarter. DeCoke kicks it back outside. Little pull-up from the left side of the lane is no good. The 10-footer didn't go, and the Birds will get another rebound and a chance to come back and extend a lead. Approaching a minute to go. Palomo Vicente almost looked like she walked. Casper basketball. Right back to her, and she'll give it to Igo. Three-pointer, no. And then a baseball pass ahead to DeCoke. She's shut off on a good defensive play by Palomo. Bring it back around the left side. Head fake on the 3. Step into a 2, I believe. They'll call that a 2. Kuzmanovic with the basket to give her team a 1-point lead. 40 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Casper basketball out top. Schuler left alone. 3-ball on the way. No. Rebound taken away by Hallie Hester. Golden Eagles can play for one shot now with the clock down to 20 seconds. They have a 1-point lead over the Birds, 27-26. Hallie Hester swinging it back out top, swing it right side, trying to look in the lane, but it was covered, and they'll get the 3. Jamie DeCoke with 10 points now and a 4-point lead as the Birds throw it in from half court. Wow. I'm looking at my score sheet. Jocelyn Igo is baseballing it to the rim, and it goes down for her 6th point of the ball game. We've played a half. It's LCCC 30, Casper College 29. We'll be back after halftime.
They want to show for some people out there, man. They want to show for some people out there, man. They want to show for some people out there, man.
Free throw, $50, 3-point, 100. That's $500. So she has 30 seconds to try to make all of these. So we'll get going here. Kylie is super nervous, so please, everybody, give her a round of applause to get going. All right, we'll start in 3, 2, 1, go! Now on the free throw.
Go up!
3, 2, 1. Everybody give Kylie a round of applause. She gets $25 gift card for her shows. Thanks, Kylie, for participating.
Casper College, the athletic department would like to acknowledge and thank the Lafferty family for the support of Keeler athletics. We would also like to thank the Fallenbeck family for the
a show for some people out there, man.
At Casper College, we're here to help. Here to answer your financial aid questions. Register for classes. Pick a major and so much more. At Casper College, we're here for you.
They want a show for some people out there, man. They want a show for some people out there, man. They want a show for some people out there, man. They want a show for some people out there, man. They want a show for some people out there, man. show for some people out there, man. They want to show for some people out there, man. They want to show for some people out there, man.
Halftime coming to a close here. Halftime coming to a close here. T-Birds down a point, 30-29 at the halfway mark to LCCC. Statistics look this way. The Birds were 10 of 28, 36%. I mean, the Birds were 10 of 28, 36% from the field. LCCC 12 of 28, that's 43%. Behind the arc, Casper 3 of 13, 23%. And from the three-point line, the Golden Eagles were 4 of 12, 33%. LCCC 2 of 2, obviously 1,000%, 100%. From the free throw line, Casper 6 of 9, 67%. Rebounds in the opening half, 19 for LCCC and 16 for Casper College. The score was tied 5 times, lead changed hands 7 times. Biggest lead, LCCC led by 4 at one time, Casper led by 5. Bench scoring, the Birds winning that battle, 16 points from their bench, only 6 for LCCC. Second chance points, 2 for LCCC, 4 for Casper College. Birds outscoring the Golden Eagles 12-10 in the paint. They also scored 7 points off of turnovers, the Golden Eagles with 5, and neither team with a fast break basket. Leading scorers in the ball game, Jamie DeCoke with 10 points to lead the way for LCCC. Sam Hester had 8 in the opening half. T-Birds got 7 from Balin Morales-Lopez and from Josiana Bosch. They got 6 from Jocelyn Igo, including that toss from behind half court as the buzzer went off to end the first half. A little baseball pass found a basketball score. So we'll start the second half of play here. Casper down a point, 30-29. Birds won the game at LCCC when they met earlier this week, 69-61. We said at the outset, big game for Dwight Canary's squad, because if they win this, they'll be hosting the Region 9 tournament for the women. That would be the first weekend of March. It will be Robertson Bosch out there for the T-Birds, along with Frau Garcia, Palomo Vicente, and Jocelyn Igo to start the second half of play. Looks like DeCoke will be joined by Omar Jones, Sam Hester, Laya Balcells, and Hallie Hester. And that will be the starting 5 in the second half for LCCC, which starts with the basketball in the front court. Birds now will move from our left to our right, staying in that zone defense to start the second half of play. Spin dribble, cross-court pass. DeCoke wants to drive in the paint, throws it off the glass. No. Ball tapped by Igo and comes away to Bosch, and the Birds will go on offense. Jocelyn Igo walking it ahead for Casper. Outside, playing a little catch here, swings it left side to Dijon Schuler, who got the start. And they'll get it down low, and a little turnaround from the left side of the lane. Good, Kate Robertson with her 6th point of the ball game. Had a quiet first half, sophomore from Natrona. Birds up by a point at 31-30. It's been tight all the way, and this will be a foul on Igo. A little shoulder-to-shoulder contact. Golden Eagles will play it in right by their bench at quarter court and bring it around outside. Laya Balcells. Sam Hester looking for DeCoke, right back to Hester at the top of the key. Wants to penetrate in the lane, tries to throw it up with the scoop shot and draws the foul. Igo is going to get her 2nd of the quarter and 2nd of the ball game. This one, though, will put Sam Hester at the free throw line. She's the leading, well, she had 8 points, 2nd leading scorer in the first half. Averages 10 a game, the only one in double figures on this LCCC team on the season. First free throw is good. She needs one more, and she will be in double figures along with Jamie DeCoke. And the second one's good, nothing but net. She's got 10, and the Golden Eagles have a 32-31 lead. Frau Garcia into the front court, swings it outside, get it over to Palomo Vicente. In the corner to Schuler, right back to Julia Palomo Vicente. Dijon Schuler left alone, got the 3. She's got 6, and the Birds' lead is 2 at 34-32. High post feed to Coke, turns against the Casper zone, still has it on the floor. Now exchanging. Spin dribble in the lane, a little step through. The shot is a wild one-hander from Balcells, and the Birds will come away. Frau Garcia will be run over in the front court and draw the foul. This one will go on Laya Balcells, her first. Team fouls, 2 for the Birds and 1 for the Golden Eagles. Played a couple minutes of the third quarter. Casper on top by a deuce. Frau Garcia to Palomo, right back to Frau at the top of the key. Head fake, wants to go all the way down right side, running one-hand layup, no good. And the ball tapped out of bounds. Last touch, they'll say, by the Golden Eagles. Robertson involved, trying to claim the rebound. So, Riley Van Tassel, who started the ball game, now checks in for the first time in the second half. Robertson exchanging, sets the pick for Frau Garcia. She reverses the dribble, throws it up, got it to go, and she's fouled. Julia Frau Garcia, who was hurt very first practice and missed about 6 weeks. Back in the lineup the last 5 or 6 games, gets that to go. Now she'll go to the line with a chance to match the Birds' biggest lead of the ball game if she can make the free throw, and she will. She's got 3. The Bird lead is 5 at 37-32. 7.5 to go in the third. Out top, Hester, Sam Hester. They'll give it, and a running one-hander that is good. Marchektik with her 4th point of the ball game. just kind of bowled her way into the lane. And the foul on Kate Robertson is her second. Marchektic. Oh, Eastern European names. Thank you. Free throw good. We're tied. Her 5th point of the ball game. We're not tied. Birds still lead it by 2, 37-35. Frau Garcia trying to chase Josiana Bosch down low. Swing it to Vincente and then to Bosch from the corner. 3 is no good. And the rebound will taken away by Sam Hester. Quickly up court. Marchektic this time will be guilty of a walk. Turnover goes over to the Birds. It has been one of those games, neither team able to really get in an offensive flow and neither team to establish a lead that holds very long. Schuler, high post feed Bosch. Right back to Dijon, back out top. Frau Garcia on the head fake. Kicks it to Palomo, wants to drive baseline, pulls up for a 10-footer, that's no good. Back the other way, all the way down and pushing off. That'll be a foul on Hallie Hester, be her second of the day. Team fouls, now 3 apiece here in the third quarter, still 6.5 to go. In the third, Birds led at 17-16 at the end of the first quarter, trailed at 30-29 at the halfway mark. And now have a 37-35 lead in the basketball in the front court. Palomo. They'll feed it into Balin Morales-Lopez. Inside out game. Ooh, nice move. Frau Garcia stepped up and missed. A little 15-footer from the left side elbow. Out top to Koch. For Sam Hester, swing it right back to the Koch, left side angle. Looking, trying to get it into the Koch, and a foul's going to be whistled here on the Birds. This may be, no, I was going to say Frau Garcia, and it will be. Her second. 4th team foul, so next foul on the Birds will send the Golden Eagles to the line. Head fake on 3, step back, fall away, will not go. Marchektic couldn't get it to go all the way down, coast to coast. Frau Garcia trying to go for the layup, and a hold going to be whistled here on Balcells. She'll get her second. Sandra Frau will go to the free throw line here and shoot a pair. We don't really have an angle up here, obviously, but boy, it looked like a lot of ball. That is also what Balcells thought. She will step out of the lineup, and the Birds will shoot a couple of free throws here, leading by 2. First one is good. Sandra Frau Garcia, her 4th point of the afternoon. 5.5 to go, third quarter, second one on the way, that's good. She's got 5, and the Birds back to a 4-point lead and full court pressure. Hester lost her dribble in the back court. There is no 10-second call, though, in women's basketball. And then a foul at half court. Schuler's going to get her second. That'll be the 15th foul, so Jimena Gutierrez will have a chance here for a couple of free throws and a chance to draw her team within 2. And the first one's good. Gutierrez, 5'8" sophomore from Glenwood Springs down in Colorado, misses the second. Bird will continue to hold the 3-point lead then. Frau, head fake, drives, kicks at the free throw line, 15-footer is good. Josiana Bosch with the field goal, her 7th point of the ball game. 41-36 Casper, 5 to go in the third. Dribble drive, scoop it up, tried to reverse it, and Gutierrez threw it a little too hard off the glass. Palomo into the front court, exchanges with Schuler, gets it right back, swings it outside. Sandra Fowl looking in the corner, left side for Schuler, couldn't get her the basketball. One dribble gets it to Schuler, trying to feed low post. Morales Lopez kicks outside. Schuler with 7 to shoot. Cross court's it deep in the corner. 3 on the way, that's good. Palomo Vicente, as the clock was winding down, her 5th point, and the Birds with their biggest lead of 8 now at 44-36. Hester. This would be Sam Hester with the ball. Kicks it outside to Jimenez in the corner. Step back for a 2. That is left short. Marchektic couldn't get it to go, and then the ball out of bounds. Should go over to the Birds. Rosalinda Gonzalez coming in for the first time tonight for Casper College. Laya Balcells will return, and we'll get a timeout on the court here with 4:02 to go in the third. Birds by 8. We're back after this.
They want to show for some people out there, man.
Time back in with 4:02 to play in the third, and the Birds have built their biggest lead of the ball game, 8 points, 44-36. See if LCCC applies any pressure. They won't here on the inbounds. Casper College trying to win for its 11th time in a row, trying to build its season record to 23-4. Burns with the basketball between the circles. Gonzalez, left side outside. They'll find the high post, and Morales Lopez will take it. Bounce it back out top. Swing it right side. Gonzalez for a 3. That's good. Rosalinda just comes in off the bench and nails a 3, and the Birds with an 11-point lead. Biggest lead of the ball game. Out top, Balcells trying to direct traffic. Get it to Marchektic, who has the ball swiped away. Nice play by Frau Garcia. Dribble drive on the layup, that's good. Heavy contact, and Palomo Vicente finds the bottom of the bucket, and they'll get a timeout. LCCC has seen enough. 49-36 Birds, 3:12 to go in the third. Back after this.
They want to show for some people out there, man. They want to show for some people out there, man.
Casper College with a well-timed offensive outburst here as we get to the 3-minute mark of the third quarter, and the Birds now 49-36, that 13-point lead, biggest of the ball game by far. This has been a 4- and 5-point affair through the first 2.5 quarters. Ball will go over to the Golden Eagles, who took the timeout, and the Birds will slap on the usual full court pressure on the inbounds play. And we got a whistle. Not sure why. LCCC will keep the basketball. No foul was whistled. A couple times there have been suspicious things on the floor tonight. Something I don't recognize, but there's a long three from the right side corner. No, Morales Lopez with the rebound. Sam Hester had a good look, couldn't get it to go down. Under 3 to go in the third. Casper basketball, careless pass, knocked out of bounds. Hester stepped in front of Rosalinda Gonzalez and knocked it out. Birds will maintain control along the near sideline here, right by half court. 19 on the shot clock for Jocelyn Igo, who checked in on the dead ball. Swings it to Josiana Vosh. Vosh to the free throw line. Can't get anything going there. Gets Kate Robertson at the top. Outside on the right side, Gonzalez loses her dribble. Finds Robertson. DeVosh pushes for a long three. That's an air ball, and that'll be a shot clock violation. Birds never really got anything going that time. They'll slap the full court pressure on again. Ball sells. Breaks it easily. Exchanges with Sam Hester. Hester puts it on the floor. One dribble, cross-courted outside to Omar Jones. Ooh, looked like they got away with the walk. Sam Hester, another three, right side corner, missed it again. Had 2 open looks in the last couple minutes. Birds on the attack. Rosalinda Gonzalez all alone. Couldn't get the long three-pointer. Ball is on the floor. Players are on the floor, and the ball will stay with the T-Birds on the jump ball. Bosch will play it in with the shot clock reset to 20. I think. Had a lot of conferences. Now they say it goes back to 17, which is where it was. Okay, no reset. Casper College with the basketball, trying to build on a 13-point lead, 10 to shoot. Bosch, dribble drive in the lane, shot block, gets a rebound though off of the block. Tried to throw it up and she'll draw the foul. No, they're going to say she traveled. Just over a minute and a half to play in the third. That full court pressure applied hasn't really bothered the Golden Eagles. And again, we have a stoppage in play. Not sure why, but LCCC will keep the basketball in the front court. Bring it outside. This is Hallie Hester. To the top to her sister Sam. Hallie Hester for three, no. Bosch steps in, flat-footed rebound, exchanges with Igo. Brings it ahead. Palomo will bring it across the timeline. Looks at a double team between the circles for Vosh. Left side outside, Rosalinda Gonzalez to Kate Robertson. Give it to Vosh, wants to drive, fall away, baseline right, air ball. No reset on the shot clock, and a jump ball will go over to the Golden Eagles on the alternating possession. DeKoch and Marketic will check back into the lineup for the Golden Eagles. Palomo will leave for the T-Birds, and Frau returns for Casper College. Final minute of the third quarter, a quarter in which the Birds managed to go from being a point down to up 13, at least right now. Golden Eagles on the attack, looking at the high post. Martechic's feeding down low, and a foul will be whistled right away. Josiana Bosch, I believe, will be the guilty party. If so, it is her first. She'll get her first, and that'll put Jamie DeCoke to the free throw line. She led all scorers with 10 points in the first half. Has not scored here in the second half. Mariana Kos coming back in for the T-Birds here. DeCoke averages 7 points a ball game from the Netherlands. First free throw is good, and she gets her first points of the second half. Breaks a long scoring drought for LCCC, makes it 49-37. Birds lead down to 12. Pushes on the second, that's good also. She has 12, was a perfect 4 for 4 at the free throw line, so the Birds with 38 seconds to go here in the third quarter will see if they can strike last and keep that double-digit lead. They lead by 11. Look at full court pressure. Igo dribbles toward the trap, gets it back though to Frau. Sandra baseballs it ahead. They'll find Kate Robertson. She looks underneath. Pass a little too hard and a little behind Josiana Bosch. The turnover comes with 24 seconds and some change to go. Marketich will return along with Sam Hester. A little defense for offense here in the final 20 seconds of the third quarter. All cells exchanging out. Long three, that's too hard. That'll go out of bounds. DeCoke had a look, tried the high arc, and with 8.5 seconds to go, the Birds will have to go the distance here, and they'll look at some pressure in the backcourt. Get it in to Frau. Sandra runs into Hester. Sandra dribble drive, left layup is too hard. She had the shot, couldn't get it to fall. We played 3 now, and after 3 quarters, the Birds will go to the fourth quarter with an 11-point lead. Casper College 49, LCCC 38, so a good third quarter for the Birds, who come away outscoring LCCC 20-8. So, we'll go to the fourth quarter. The Birds in an important game. They win this one, they host Region 9. As we said at the outset, the men's Region 9 goes to the South winner this year, most likely Otero, and a trip to La Junta, Colorado, which is about as long as it gets. La Junta, Trinidad, made those trips a few times many years ago. It is a drive, a long way down I-25 before you can turn off to Highway 50. See who the Birds bring out as we start the fourth quarter. Igo is out there along with Robertson, Frau, Voss, and it looks like Cos Morales also. It'll be Casper's basketball to start the fourth quarter of play. T-Birds outscoring LCCC 20-8 in the third. See if they can keep it up here in the fourth. The lead is 11. Vosh bounces it all the way across. Cos Morales to Robertson in the paint. They'll kick it back outside along the baseline, and a 3-second. I wondered when that was going to come. 3-second violation against the T-Birds. That was in the cards. Birds with full court pressure. Allie Hester bouncing to ball cells across the timeline. Shot clock winding down to the 15-second mark. Sam Hester out top. Marchek gives it to Hester, pushes for a three, that's no good. Bosch with a contested rebound, clears to Igo, quickly ahead to Sandra Frau Garcia. Head fake, brings it with the left hand to the left side between the circles. Looked like she might have slid to a stop, got away with it. Robertson pulled way out to Bosch. No look pass. Partially blocked by Balcells and then off the hand of Cos Morales into the T-Bird bench. Turnover Casper. Played a minute of the fourth quarter. Birds still have the 11-point lead. DeCoke exchanging with Balcells for Hester. They'll look to Marchek and an air ball out of the corner. And a foul going to be whistled here, I believe. Laya Balcells will get her third first foul of the quarter. Bird basketball. Igo walks it ahead, exchanges it half court, gives it to Voss. Josiana looking at that Golden Eagle defense. Everybody down low. She wants to penetrate, kicks to Robertson in the corner. Right back to Voss, puts her head down, throws it off the glass with the layup that's good. She's got 11 now. And the lead is 13, matches the biggest lead of the ball game for Casper College. 8 minutes to play in the contest. Low post feed. Marchek has her shot blocked. Robertson going to get whistled for the foul. Kate will get her third of the ball game. Marketich to the free throw line here. Will shoot two. And the first one front rims and then falls through. She has 6 points on the evening, the afternoon. Second one's also good. Monique Martekic. She has a last name that we're not going to try. Bautenji. She's from Melbourne, Australia. 51-40, Bird lead 11 with the basketball. In the front court, still has it on a string. Frau will now get it to Voss, chases everyone down low. Wants to work on the baseline, instead goes high post to Kate Robertson. Outside with 10 on the shot clock. Get it to Igo, the lane part. She'll roll into the lane, throw it off the glass for a deuce. 8 points for Igo now, and the Birds on defense deflect the pass. It comes away. Bosch with a nice block. Couldn't hang on to it, went out of bounds. That was a great block because DeCoke thought she had a wide open layup. Balcells to play it in from the left side of the end line. In the paint, and a foul going to be whistled here. This one's going to go against Mariana Cos Morales. That'll be her second and the second team foul. Birds back on defense. Pass comes in way out top. Head fake on the three. Spinning, throwing it off the rim, no good, a little short. Beleda, Adriana, who checked in. Birds back on the attack, trying to build on their biggest lead in the ball game. They lead by 13. Kate Robertson covered up way outside. Goes to Cos Morales, whose dribble drive is knocked out of bounds. LCCC with another substitution. This one will be Sam Hester, I believe. Hallie Hester. Bird basketball, baseline right to Kate Robertson, just steps back, 17-footer is good. Kate has had a silent night. That'll be her 8th point of the ball game, I believe. And the Birds, it is her 8th point of the ball game. The Birds are now up by 15. That's the biggest lead they've had here this afternoon. 55-40, under 7 to go. And we're going to get a push here right at half court on Josiana Voss. One of those fouls, kind of unnecessary. It's just her 2nd, but it will be the 3rd team foul of the quarter. Balcells looking to the right side, outside for Hester, still has it on the floor. Against that 2-3 zone that the Birds have been in most of the night. Long 3, no good. Rebound, Mariana Cos-Morales. And they'll get it to Sandra Frau, who bring it across. Be met right at half court by Balcells. Balcells tries to poke it away. Frau gets the pick and exchanges with Igo. Igo in trouble, and we'll have a foul whistled. Balcells will get her 4th. That'll be the 2nd team foul. Birds will get a 20-second shot clock. Play it in right at quarter court. All the way down, Kate Robertson on the baseline after a nice feed and a great look by Cos-Morales. And the Bird lead is 17. Golden Eagles now need to get a little bit of a hurry up in their game. Balcells loses her dribble, feeds. That should have been a travel, and a wide open layup will be good by Hallie Hester. Hester with her 6th point of the ball game. 57-42, 5.5 to go in the contest. Frau kind of dribbling into trouble. Kate Robertson in trouble, double teamed. Golden Eagles have decided they're going to double team the ball no matter who has it, and Dwight Canary's going to take a time. 5:24 to go in the contest. T-Birds 57, Golden Eagles 42. Back after this.
They want to show for some people out there, man. They want to show for some people out there, man.
Jack Noakes back at Sweet Erickson T-Bird Gym, a Saturday afternoon doubleheader. Birds have one more game after this. Both of the teams do, and that will be against Eastern Wyoming on Wednesday in this gym. Casper College basketball, the ladies up by 15, still 5:24 to play in the contest. Double team, but they break it. Morales kicks it outside. Voss for a long 3, that's an air ball. Cos-Morales could have had a layup. All the way back down court, and then a travel going to be called right in front of the Golden Eagle bench. Adriana Bleda, the guilty party. Bird basketball, the Golden Eagles will slap on the full court pressure here with 5:07 to play. They'll get it in, Casper will. Kate Robertson exchanging, Frau Garcia. Josiana Voss going to go all the way down, running one-hand layup with the left is no good, but she'll go to the line for a couple here. The foul will be Hallie Hester's 3rd. Voss on the season at the free throw line has been a 77% free throw shooter. Shooting a pair here, chance to build on the lead. First one a little hard, but it finds the bottom for her 12th point. She leads the Birds. She leads all scorers in the game now. No, Jamie DeCoke also has 12 for LCCC. Second free throw, perfect. Bosch with 13, and the Bird lead at 17 is tied for the biggest lead they've had today. 5 minutes exactly on the scoreboard clock. 5 minutes from getting to host the Region 9 tournament. Long three-pointer out of the corner, no. Foul, no. Kate Robertson fighting for the rebound, and it wound up being Frau Garcia who got it, and then a blocking call here on Robertson. It's getting a little hectic right now as the Golden Eagles pressure everything, try and get back in this game. Kate's going to get her 4th foul. That'll be team foul number 4 for the quarter. Deanne Omar Jones to the free throw line. First one, a little line drive's good. It's her first point of the day. Second one on the way, off the heel, no, tapped around and taken and controlled by the Golden Eagles. Hallie Hester shut off on the baseline to DeCoke. They'll try a three from the left side, no, Bosch tips it, tried to tip it to one of her own players, tipped it out of bounds. Dwight Canary's seen enough with 4:27 to go here in the fourth quarter. His team would appear to have a comfortable 16-point lead, 59-43, but he'll take a 30-second timeout, I believe, and try and talk maybe about taking a little bit better care of the basketball. Casper led it 17-16 at the end of the first quarter, trailed 30-29 at the halfway mark, and then outscored the Golden Eagles 20-8 in the third quarter to take a 49-38 lead into the final stanza. They've managed to build on that lead and lead it now 59-43. Birds will relax the inbound pass pressure and let the Golden Eagles get it in. Hallie Hester and Sam Hester played catch. Hallie with the ball now for Sam. Swing it outside with 8 to shoot. Spin move, and the shot is good, and a foul going to be whistled. Leah Balcells, who started the ball game with her first points of the day. It's a 2-pointer and a chance for the 3-point play. Makes it 59-45 in favor of the Birds. Second one off the heel, and rebound chased down by Josiana Bosch. Birds will run it ahead quickly. Palomo Vincente outside to Igo. Swing it left side outside and back it away. Frau Garcia to Igo. 15 on the shot clock, under 4 to play in the game. Birds can be a little deliberate here. They'll set the pick. Out top, feeding down low. Morales Lopez with that left-hand hook that's good. Her 9th point, back to a 16-point lead. Hallie Hester for 3, that's good from the left side angle. She's got 9, and the Bird lead down to 13 with 3.5 to go. Back the other way, Igo gets it over to Palomo. She'll swing it outside. Bayla Morales Lopez, cross court, dangerous pass for Bosch. Down to 13, now 10 to shoot on the shot clock. Birds with the basketball. Frau looking to bounce in deep, layup good. What a look that time. Sandra Frau Garcia finds Julia Palomo Vicente. 15-point lead. Hester for another 3, no. In deep, put back up? No, left it short. Players on the floor. The arrow says it stays with the Golden Eagles, but the Birds now with under 3 minutes to go on a 15-point lead. LCCC will play it in. And the ball pass stolen. Frau Garcia, uncontested layup is too hard. Had a bunny, she comes back and steals it. Says, thank you, I missed an easy one, I'll get the ball back. Igo at the top, double team, bouncing outside, right side. Double teaming the ball every chance they get. Now Igo's wide open, three ball is good. Joslyn now has 11, and the lead is 18. That should do it, biggest lead of the contest for Casper. 2:07 still to go. The T-Birds on their way to their 11th win in a row, their 23rd of the season, and on their way to hosting the Region 9 tournament for the women the first weekend of March. 66-48 Casper. Been an offensive explosion here. Part of it, of course, is the fact that LCCC is having to double team the ball every time. People, when they're patient with the ball, are getting open. Casper has not lost, the T-Birds have not lost, the women have not lost this year. Their last loss was December 20th to Salt Lake Community College, 57-44. That was in Texas. I want to know, I think it was in Las Vegas. It was at a tournament anyway. So, Birds will sink back into the 2-3 zone. Pass comes away right away and is knocked loose, kicked out of bounds. I thought it was last touch. Oh, it looked like Gutierrez had to go off her foot. Officials disagree. Golden Eagles will get it all the way back in the corner along the baseline. Gutierrez to play it in. She'll get it right back. Go to the right side elbow and kick it outside. DeCoke for Gutierrez. Outside. And a blocking foul going to be whistled on Morales Lopez, who went down hard. Kind of hit her head. Lynn will get her first. It'll put Kyan Omar Jones with 1 point, 1 out of 2 at the free throw line. We'll go back to the free throw line and shoot a pair here. We're under 2 to play in the contest now. And the first free throw is good. 66-49 Casper. This ball game was a 4- and 5-point affair for the better part of the opening half. Second free throw cuts the Casper lead to 16, and Josiana Vosch will trigger the inbounds to Igo and get it over to Frau. Almost dribbled it away, still has it in the back court. Dwight Canary. Yep, wasn't taken in the timeout. I think the timeout was taken by the Golden Eagles. So, 1:46 time remaining to be played in the fourth quarter, 23 seconds on the shot clock, and the Birds will still have it in the back court. Leading 66-50. Leading scorer, I believe, has been Josiana Vosch with 13. Jocelyn Igo has 11 at this point of the ball game. Kate Robertson now with 10 on the afternoon. Those are the 3 in double figures. Jamie DeCoke with 12 and Sam Hester with 10, the only 2 in double figures for the Golden Eagles. Birds now content to play outside, work against the pressure, get it to Robertson. She dropped it out of bounds into her own bench. Clock really the only enemy for Casper College now. 16-point lead. Birds have stuck with the zone almost all afternoon long. Can't recall them ever really being out of it. Hester for a three, she's got it. Sam Hester with her 13th point to lead the Golden Eagles. Birds will clear it to Igo, and a blocking foul going to be whistled right in front of us at half court. Jimenez will get that. Her second. Team foul number 4 means the Birds will have to play it in with 1:16 to go. They'll get it in. Sandra Frau will dribble between the circles, switch hands, trying to dish to Kate Robertson, deflected out of bounds. Actually probably good, because that would have been a tough pass to handle. 16 on the shot clock. We're approaching a minute to go in the ball game. Frau slaps it once, gets it to Vosh, and then Robertson for an offensive rebound, but they're going to get Kate over the top. And she will foul out, I believe. She'll leave with 10. Morales Lopez to return. Arianda Bleda to the free throw line here for a couple. First one is front of the rim. 66 seconds left in this baby. Second one's good. Blade's first points of the ball game. She averages 8 a contest. Birds get it to Vosh, loses her dribble, gets it across easily. In deep, Balin Lopez will turn down the layup. Birds will bring it back outside with 20 on the shot clock. Casper in no hurry. Oh, Morales Lopez for the easy layup. She's in double figures with 11. Long three that's good. Allie Hester has hit a couple of three-pointers here in the fourth quarter and had one in the first half. Makes it 68-57, still 38 seconds to go, and the Birds are going to be going to the free throw line from here on out. This will be Julia Palomo Vicente's turn to hit the 15-footer uncontested. In and out, no good on the first. She's got 9 points, chance to join 3 other players in double figures, and she will. So, 69-57, we still got 38 seconds to go, and the Golden Eagles want to take as much time as they can here. Not going to change the scoreboard in their favor. Casper College 23-4 after this victory. This will be 11 in a row from the Birds, and as I said a moment ago, they haven't lost a game yet during 2022. Last loss back on December 20th. And of course there's been some in and out things. Games rescheduled, games lost and then rescheduled because of the virus. So for the most part, things have gone according to schedule though for this team. 69-57. And we'll take the walk to the Golden Eagles side of the court here. Casper's biggest lead has been 18 here in the fourth quarter. Alongside the Golden Eagle bench, it'll be Hallie Hester to throw it in the front court. See if they get it right back to her. She's been the three-point shooter. She'll try one. That's a long air ball. And the rebound controlled by Frau Garcia, who's fouled immediately. Back to the free throw line she'll go. Robertson fouled out with 10 after that. 10 for Palomo Vicente, 11 for Igo, 11 for Morales Lopez, and 13 for Josiana Bosch. So 5 T-Birds in double figures today. And the first free throw, no arc on that baby, but it's good. She's got 6 points. Make it 7, and 5 of them have come at the free throw line where she's perfect. 71-57, final 30 seconds of the ball game. Dribble drive, ball hawked away, but comes loose. They'll try another 3 out top that's no good. Bosch will come away with the rebound, and she'll be fouled with 16 seconds to go. Men's game to follow. Casper College men on a little 2-game winning streak. We'll play LCCC, a team that most of the scoring, I was looking at probably close to 90% comes from its starting 5. They don't have a deep bench. They have some guys who can put up some numbers. First free throw good. 14 now for Josiana. She is the leading scorer in the contest. And the second one's there also. 15, and back to a 16-point lead. Final 15 seconds. See if Hester gets another 3. She'll step to the baseline and drain the deuce. Hallie Hester. She's got 14. The ball game will come to an end, and the Birds will win it. 73-59, your final. Casper moving to 23-4 on the season. LCCC falls to 13-10, and more importantly, the Birds, I believe, and we'll double check it with Dwight Canaro, we talked to him before the game, but this should clinch hosting the Region 9 tournament the first weekend in March, and always something that you want to do. Get that home court advantage, where the Birds have lost twice this year. Both of them right at the buzzer beaters. But Casper, 73-59, your final. Will come back, see if Dwight Canario will visit with us. We'll be back after this.
They want to show for some people out there, man. They want to show for some people out there, man. a show for some people out there, man. They want a show for some people out there, man. They want a show for some people out there, man. They want a show for some people out there, man. They want a show for some people out there, man.
You hear me?
Yes, I can.
Whoa. Too loud in your ear?
I'm 62, so loud is good.
Oh, back at Casper College T-Bird Gym. Dwight Canary, after your team has a nice win against a pretty good LCCC team, 73-59. This ball game was basically a 5-point ball game, 4 points for, I told people, about 2.5 quarters.
Absolutely, and it was similar up there when we played them on Monday, and actually we got down by 9, and we were even down by a couple points in the fourth quarter. That's a very good basketball team, and it's very well coached. We really felt good about our game plan, and she made some adjustments, and made us switch up our defenses a lot. So I'm really, really pleased with the win because good team we beat, good coach we beat.
You stayed with the zone most of the night again.
Yeah, we did, and that's
how much does that hurt you?
It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. That's not, I'd much rather play man, but there's situations where you got to be able to do it. And, we played a 1-3-1 zone at a time. We played a 2-2, one press back to a 2-3 zone, and played quite a bit of man snuck in there. But it was kind of based on what their lineup was, who we felt like we could match up man to man, and if not, we slipped into zone.
One of the strengths of your team, I was saying before the ball game, is you hold the opposition to 35% from the field. You held these guys to 33 today.
It's amazing because they got some shooters. Both of the Hester sisters are really good.
Yeah.
Bleeda's a really good three-point shooter, and DeCoke hit 2 on us. She was only shooting 19% from the three-point line today, and one of our plans was to be flat on top and let her shoot. Well, she changed our plans by making 2 threes in the first half there.
You kind of got rolling in the second half offensively. Got 5 girls in double figures.
Oh, good.
Balanced attack.
Yeah, and I think that's what's key for us. I think Joe had a big game up there against LCCC, and I think they paid some attention, and we have to have balance. Otherwise, if you're only looking at 1 or 2 people to score, they can take that away. So hopefully we can continue that going forward.
Going to host Region 9
Yes,
now.
yes.
How's that feel?
It feels great. It really does. We had a nice crowd today. We usually get a good crowd during Region 9 tournament, so it's really good to be at home, and we would love to play all the way through Saturday night. That would be amazing.
That would be amazing. Anybody stand out today for you?
That's funny because
I asked this, and I know it puts you on the spot.
Oh, but I could name a lot. But here's the thing that really stood out to me was Rosalinda Gonzalez, okay? Probably played 3 minutes tonight. I don't know. Her playing time all year's been irregular. Mm-hmm. She came in and hit a big 3 while being cold on the bench, come in there and was super clutch, and then she forced them out of their zone, okay, and went man-to-man. So I really thought that shot pivoted things, and then they went man-to-man, and where RG's really strong and Dijon's really strong when other teams go zone because they can shoot it really good. So, it kind of shortened her time because it switched her to man, switched them to man, but that was just a clutch shot. So that play stuck out.
It's amazing how things stick in your head. You were off by 7 seconds. She played 2:53.
Yeah, and just an amazing job. And when we were playing at LCCC, one of the hardest things I think in any team sport is put the group ahead of the individual.
Right.
They all want to play. I was watching video on Monday night's game, and our bench was amazing. They were excited. It was all about the team. I understand and respect how hard that is, and for them to be team first, I'll respect that forever.
Eastern Wyoming.
Yep.
On Wednesday?
On Wednesday, yep. Handful. They can shoot it. They got 2 or 3 real good three-point shooters and decent inside game. So, yep, it's going to be another handful.
Okay, well, listen, congratulations. Enjoy this one, and we'll look forward to Region 9.
I love it. All right, appreciate it a lot.
All
Thank
right.
you guys for your help. Yep,
All
appreciate
right.
it, Jack.
Dwight Canary, after his team moves to its 23rd win of the season against only 4 losses. They win it 73-59 over LCCC. Men's game coming up next. We're back in a little while.